right, that has come on. What's up? What's up, Prince Squad? I don't know why I'm putting the signal light on when I'm backing up. That don't make no sense. Y'all, the weather is finally getting how I like it. I'm ready for it to be hot. It's still cool at the house though. Inside the house without the air. What's up, Denise? What's up, Keisha? Denise, the VIP, first one on here. What's up, Lenore? I'm headed to my shop right quick. I accidentally put the wrong address. I don't know, I guess I didn't change the address is what happened. I had ordered something on Amazon. Well, a few little items, but I think I forgot to change the address because I always get stuff shipped to my shop because that's usually where I'm at. But because of everything that's going on, I don't know. I had one thing, but they said something else came today or something because I had asked them to hold it because the regular guy, he know what to do with my packages. He wasn't here yesterday. He's here today. Well, he was here today. So, what's up, Kenny Vargas? Another one of the VIPs. How you doing? Let me see. I was just gonna check in with y'all right quick. I was working on editing some videos, but I had my nephew. Man, I forgot what it's like because it's been a minute since I got my nephew. I forgot what it's like to have a kid that you have to actually take care of. Y'all know, like my kids, my youngest one, he is 11, so he can fix his own food, you know, different things like that. I mean, usually I fix their food and stuff like that, but like when you got a little kid, you got to do everything. You got to do everything for the little kids. And I was trying to edit videos, working on some videos for y'all, and I have to stop. Then I had all them, so I gotta I have to. What's up, Karen? I have to. What's up, Scoop? So I have to stop everything I'm doing, and I'm thinking I'm gonna have to turn this way because it's a train coming and it's holding up all the traffic. Let me see. And there's the mailman right there going back. It is 211. Let me see which way he headed at 211. I think he's headed, yep. I know his route. And yesterday I was trying to follow that lady, find a lady so I could get my packages, but I don't even know. She must do a different route than him, or she must be somewhere she don't have no I don't know. I could not find her yesterday though. Let me see. So I'm gonna try to run up in here and grab this right quick, and then I'm gonna be right back. And let me see. If he left it, it'll be right here. Go ahead, cause I'm getting out. Y'all look. My little lizard friend, y'all. He running like I'm gonna get him. Y'all see my little lizard friend right there? Okay, he didn't leave a package over here. Maybe it's all in one package. Maybe it's all in one package. So I'm gonna go ahead right now and open this package up. Let me see where I can put y'all at. Y'all can stay right there as long as I'm not moving. All right, so got my mailbox keys. Let me go ahead and open this package up. Come on, tape. know that wasn't no spider or bug. Oh, okay. I thought that was a bug, but that was like a piece of that black tape. All right, let me see what I got up in here. Nope, that's not it. I'm gonna show y'all what I got up in here. Look at that. Another cell phone holder, because the other one didn't work right. But I like the other one though. It just didn't work right for my car. You silly Vince. And look, I got my mask sitting right here beside me, huh? This is pretty nice. Pretty nice. Look, it come in. Look, I'm gonna put it back in here because it was real nice when I like poured it out of here, and I'm like, whoa, that's nice. Got the paper ship. It says 2-year warranty. That's pretty good for something like this. And got this other part right here. Let me see. I'm gonna put all this back inside the box just in case I have to send it back or anything. Okay, I'm looking for that one other part. Don't tell me it's missing this part. Please don't tell me that. The main part. Oh, it's on here. My bad. My bad. Y'all be able to see what I'm doing in a minute. I was looking for this part right here. Because the other one is just like that. So you take this right here. And then I can talk better to y'all once I do this. Is it on there? Let me undo this. Put this in here. It's supposed to snap in there. I didn't do it right. Alright, so loosen that up a little bit. Because I like for my phone to be sideways. Then you peel this part off. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stick this on here. And see if it's going to work. And put the phone up in here. And see if that's better. Well, I didn't even put the phone in there. Alright. Alright. I think that's gonna be better right there. What y'all think? I might have to do some adjusting to get it just right. Let me move it over a little bit. Actually, I'm gonna just leave it right there for now. I'll get it adjusted when I get a chance. So that's what it's gonna be right now. And y'all don't care about the other stuff that's in here. It don't really have anything to do with anything. Well, if y'all want to see it, I'll show it. I got this charger right here. It's just like when I'm at the shop, that's really for the shop. Cool view, we watch. Yeah, I need to put my back seats back up. I guess it is, Karen. Karen says, is it approved? I guess it is. Yeah, that's for the iPhone. It'll fit any phone, but the iPhone is the phone that I go live on, and I use the other phone. I switch back to the other phone, which I'm due for an upgrade. This phone is so slow and old and don't want to keep the battery and stuff. I took it out of the case because since I had it, it's been in the case. But I was like, well, if I drop it when it's not in the case and the screen break, I got insurance on it. I can just go ahead and get a new phone. So I'm not trying to drop it, but I just took it out of the case just in case it's ready for me to get a new one. And I bought some of these right here. Y'all see some of these chargers because my young son has got the same charger that I have for his phone. He got the USB-C. My chargers be coming up missing, and then sometimes they be stop working. So I got these right here because he don't have any like this. None of these look different. Because I have been using the chargers that I use for my I have been using the chargers that I use. Yeah, one of them is red and one of them is black, and they just like Let me see. This ain't really nothing, y'all. Just something I've been needing. But it's like cloth or whatever, fabric woven or whatever. So if they have mine, I'll know. Or my young son, my oldest son, he got his own. He could keep up with stuff. So I got that so that I can use at home. And I can use, because I have been using the ones for my Rode mic. And this charger right here, like when I'm at the shop, like I hate to have to bring the power blocks. Like I can just have this right here, and it's got the wireless charging. I don't really have anything that do wireless charging yet. I got some things that's gonna be doing wireless charging though. And the other thing right here is, I guess I can open this up and show y'all what I do with that key. What I do with my mailbox key? I don't know what I did with my mailbox key. It's a sharp key on that set, but I'll just, oh, here it is in my lap. So, like right here, this is just like a little light, like a little LED light. That's it's a little smaller than I was thinking, but like in my kitchen area, like when you're washing dishes, I hate how it's like a shadow over that area. It's always like a shadow over that area. So I was just trying to find something that's not gonna cause a, you know, allow a shadow. Stick this back in here, because I hate having to wash dishes in a shadow. But that's all I got. Nothing serious. I can't even close the box back. Yeah, and I wasn't planning on coming down here because I was trying to get videos edited, but that's all I got in there. But my mom was wanting to cook her special chicken, or whatever you call it. Crispy chicken is what she called it, for the boys. So we ended up coming down here. Let me see. Let me get this and put this in here so I'll be able to find it when I'm looking for it. Let me go back up and see what I missed. Denise says what they didn't have. No, I don't think they had it in green. I just got what they had. I think they only had black and red. That's the only two colors they had available. Yeah, because you know, I would have got that green. But that red do stand out though. The red stands out. I don't like how my steering wheel is in the video. My steering wheel. Doggone. I need to go by Walgreens because I have to take these vitamins, and I need to go pick them up. They told me to come pick them up, and I'm right here by Walgreens. It's only one car in line. Let me see. I don't feel like going over there right now though, because that one person in line might take a long time to do what they got to do, because that happens sometimes. I'm gonna go the long way and take y'all on a tour. Take y'all on a neighborhood tour since we got that. I don't think I got this thing set up right, but I'm gonna fix it. So y'all like that view better? So where y'all can kind of see where I'm going. This car is flying behind me. Y'all make sure y'all in y'all lane, because y'all show riding the line a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix this thing up where it's better and where it's more sturdy. That looks like Laurel, Mississippi. Look, it's a small town. Look, it's a little small town. I got another little thing that I think might go on here, but I'm gonna have to see. Because I didn't read the directions or nothing. I just kind of hooked that thing up. Let me see. Look, I'm gonna take y'all over here by where my church is at. Let y'all see where my church is at, and then I'm gonna go back to my mom's house. All right, when we go by here, y'all gonna have to look fast, cause it's an itty bitty church. It's gonna be over to the right. So I'm gonna turn this so y'all can see it. It's right over here by this car wash. This little right there where that purple van is at. That's my church right there. Y'all see it? Okay. Who is this calling me? I don't know who it is. It's a 308 number. I don't know who you is calling me. They'll call back if it's important. If it's important, they will call back. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Yeah, so we about to go through the hood. Look, y'all, I'm bored. I don't got nothing to do other than edit these videos that I'm about to edit. I got three videos I'm about to edit when I can. Let me see. Speed bump. Okay, y'all could have went if y'all gonna go. I was trying to go slow just so y'all would go. Any gators? No, we don't really have any gators here. I mean, it has been some here, but like where I'm at, I'm more Texas than Louisiana, and it's like nobody don't live over there. Yeah, it's more Texas than Louisiana, and I'm like 4 hours from New Orleans. 3 hours from Baton Rouge. They got too many people. They gathering over there, y'all. They got too many people over there. Like, it's a small town, little small town. We don't have a lot going on here. Some kids up here walking. You have to be careful when you see kids like that, because little kids, sometimes they will dart out in the road, and when they have big kids watching them, a lot of times they don't be paying no attention to them. They be minding their business. Yeah, I'm back, and I'm back. Oh, he all on the sidewalk jumping rope. But he in the shade. I guess that's why he on the sidewalk. Actually, I don't even feel like going back to my mom's. Oh, my bad. Let me tighten this thing up. Oh, because I think it'll stay up like this. Yeah, it'll stay up like this unless I go over a bump. Let me try to fix it. And maybe y'all don't have to look at my steering wheel. That's too shaky though. That's too shaky. It's like, it's real shaky. Yeah, because we got bad roads. I have to put it back down here. Well, I'm going to figure this thing out. Where is that little piece at? Did those kids have masks on? Nope. No, they don't have any masks on. As far as I know, it was reported that we had one person here that had COVID. It was reported that we had one person here. But like, I don't know, this is like a small town. That's one thing about small towns. And like, being in Louisiana, like, this area that I'm in, it's not a rich area. It's like a poor area. And this is where I used to come and run at every morning. Like when I used to run, I would come here, and it's like, this is like a baseball field, a football field, like, you know, basically a practice field where people practice. It's like a little playground. But I would come up here because I like to work out by myself, and because I knew this used to be an old football field, I knew it was about a mile around it, so I used to come up here and run and stuff. And yeah. And look, we got all these rocks. They got rocks and stuff piled up over here. But I'm gonna just park right here for a minute in the shade. So what y'all think about these states trying to open without the virus being under control? You know, Karen, like, what I've been watching some people on YouTube, like, really, from what they're saying, it's not even I mean, like, the virus is dangerous and stuff like that, but from what I've been hearing, it's a 90% survival, I can't even talk, survival rate. And like, with all of this stuff going on, like, most of the people that are dying, and not that we should open back up, but most of the people that are dying are like people that's got underlying conditions and like elderly people. But I don't know, because I'm not a doctor or nothing, but I don't know. I think they was, which I know from what they found out, is that Binks says Ghana lifted our ban yesterday. Hey, Binks, you over in Ghana? This is not funny. This is not funny, but I heard that the Ghanaian women was ready for their husbands to go back to work over there. I mean, that's not funny, but I was like, you know, the men been too demanding of the wives, is what they were saying. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm just like, whoa, what? I was like, that's the kind of husband I need. No, I'm just messing with you. I need to find me a Ghanaian husband. Probably. But I'm just like, whoa. I mean, I saw somebody was reporting about it, but yeah. Sketchy said, I had a friend that passed yesterday and another last week. Sorry for your loss, Eladine. It was because of everything that's going on. And Keisha said, yes, our governor in Georgia is opening everything up on Friday and the rest on Monday. Denise says, Sweden shut down. I think it's just the new flu with another name. Yeah, I mean, I think we gotta be careful and stuff. I wouldn't just go out, like, if I'm going to the grocery store, I'm wearing my mask. Like, you know, if I'm around family and stuff like that, usually I don't. Not that you know, we don't be all up in each other's face or nothing like that. But I'm trying to, you know, avoid people, not be around too many people, you know, not be up close on people. Just like with my shop, like, I don't really want to have people up in my shop because, you know, sometimes, like, you don't really know. Some people don't wash their hands and stuff, and like, some people go to the bathroom, they don't wash their hands. Some people will cough and not cover their mouth and not care and stuff like that. And right about now, I don't want nobody coughing in the room with me. If you got a cough, you need to be trying to get out the room. What's up, Monique? I can't even talk. Is that Liani or is that Ligiani says, I think it's insane. Let me see. Karen said it's pretty here. It's pretty boring and pretty much nothing to do here. Let me go back up. I gotta figure this thing out. Karen says 4 cousins died, 2 were elderly, 2 were not, all were healthy. And then that's the other thing, y'all, like, they don't have, I don't know, maybe because we're in a small town. But they don't really have a way to test for it. Right now, they're testing people for the flu and strep throat. And if you fail those 2 tests, or if you test positive for both of those, they saying, you know, Donna says Illinois closed schools until next year. Yeah, some people are taking it more seriously, and I do think it's something that's serious. But I mean, like, I wouldn't, unless everything was shut down. Like, if I need to go to the grocery store, I'm going to go to the grocery store and stuff like that. But I'm also going to wear a mask and try to avoid people, give people extra space. And when I go in places, like when I just went in the post office, like, I opened the door, I like pushed with my behind to open the door, and then I like turned around, and you know, all the doors I'm opening with my behind or pushing with my foot, like, you know, kicking it with my foot, using my foot like my hand and just like pushing it. But other than that, I'm not trying to do that. Keisha said so many more people die from the flu and about 40,000 pass a year from accidents. It's unfortunate, but deaths like this happen all year round. Yeah, and I know I was watching a guy, and he's a doctor. He got multiple degrees or whatever, but he was talking about how more people die from like heart disease and diabetes and stuff like that every year than the people who have died so far from that. I mean, not saying, you know, I don't want to put people at risk and stuff like that. Bink says, yeah, small towns don't get anything here too in Ghana. Yeah, and that's the thing, like, because most of the people here are poor. They're not really leaving town. Like, they're not really leaving the city. They're not, you know, the furthest they going is maybe to Shreveport or Alexandria or somewhere. If they go to New Orleans, it's like a big trip for them, you know. So a lot of the people here, not all of them, it is some people that like work offshore and different things like that, but most of the people here are not really leaving here. Denise says anyone who died, they say it's the virus, and it's not in all cases. Yeah, I have a friend that knows somebody, a friend of hers that don't live here, had a family member that passed, and they did an autopsy on that family member, and they found that person died from a heart attack. But they put the virus down on the death certificate. So, you know, with stuff like that, you never know. Sonny says, I have tried to order my heat press in. They told me they're sold out. I want to make sure you get the credit. Which heat press you trying to order, Sonya? Which heat press? The one is, if it's one from Heat Press Nation, if you call and ask to speak to Jared, call and ask to speak to Jared. And from what I've heard, sometimes they'll be out, but if you call and ask about a specific heat press, they'll have them. Karen says it's not the flu. You get this more like pneumonia, but you literally drown from it. Yeah, because they saying it's getting all up in your lungs and stuff, and you can't really breathe. But they have a few different medicines that's been helpful, but you know, right now they need to be able to test more people. Like if it's somebody that has been exposed to it, they need to be able to get tested. Like right now, you know, they talking about trying to start the NBA back up, and the NBA players have all been tested, even the ones who have not knowingly been exposed or have not had symptoms, because some of them didn't have symptoms but they ended up having it, you know. So you can not have symptoms also. Eladine says they can't compare it to the flu, heart attacks, etc. because the virus is new. The statistics aren't valid at this point. I agree with that. I don't think that they're valid at this point. And I don't know, like a lot of times when things happen and people die, sometimes it's more than one cause. So unless you get that autopsy done, you don't know the exact cause sometimes, because it could be somebody that already had health issues. Just like, a lot of times with elderly people, they don't do autopsies. But like if something happened to a kid, they're gonna do an autopsy. It's like mandatory in most states that you do an autopsy if something happened to a kid. Even if you know what happened to the kid, they usually gonna do an autopsy on them. Yeah, and I agree with that. Scoop said it's not really known how people catch it. I agree with that. Yep. Have anybody been catching any sales? They got a lot of stuff on sale right now. The large one heat press with the slide out. Okay, the heat press pro. They didn't have the other one. I mean, if you want the pro, that's good and all, but the other one, they're basically the same press, except for, well, they supposed to be coming out with some pallets or removable pallets for the pro. That was kind of crazy to me that they went ahead and brought the pro out without having those pallets. They should at least have one or two of the pallets, but I guess, I don't know, maybe they're doing like Apple with that new iPad Pro. They were showing a new thing. They got the BN20 on sale. I heard it's on sale right now. Or I am not sure who has a sale because I hadn't really just been looking, but I've been hearing that some stuff is on sale. I heard the BN20, you could get it for like $5,000 right now, and it's usually, I think, $7,000 to $9,000, somewhere off in there, about $8,000, somewhere off in there. But you just have to kind of look around. Pam says, what's the difference between the kicker and the shocker? The kicker has kind of like a kickstand thing that you, like when you have your press on that kickstand thing, it kind of, trying to make it where y'all can see me better. It's kind of propped up, like, it's propped up, and then you have to like push it up in a certain way to make it come down. The shocker just has like gas shocks, like when you let it up and down, kind of like what's on your on the trunk of your cars or hood of your cars or whatever. It goes up and down. I'm trying to see, mine is automated back there, but like it's got like the gas shocks on the shocker. Yeah, I got two videos. Well, one video that I think is gonna be real good. It's gonna take me a minute to get it edited. Eladine says, I think my next big purchase will be a hat press. Yeah, I'm looking into that myself, Eladine. I was trying to not spend too much money on something unless it's something I can be using like right now. I don't know. I'm gonna have to excuse me. I didn't want to like be spending a lot of money on stuff right now because with everything that's going on. Like if it's something that I buy right now, I want to be able to use it right now. But I guess, I can if I was to go ahead and get whatever. Karen says, like the Vastex. Yeah, it's like that. It's like the Vastex. And they got I think the other one might be called the Springer. Is it called a Springer? But the shocker got the gas shocks. The kicker, it's got like, it's kind of a neat little thing, the way that it kind of kicks out. It's like you push it up in a certain way and you can bring it straight down, and you push it up in a different way and it holds the screen up. But I had a requested video. I'm gonna try to get that one done as soon as I can. Yep. School says there's nothing like the Vastex 200D. Karen says, "Seeing you can take it with you, LOL. Spend that money. That I can't take it with me. Look, the kids can have it. The kids can have it. I mean, I'm just trying to hold on to it. So your girl don't want to be homeless, Karen. I'm gonna have if I don't have the money, you gonna let me and the boys come out there and work for you. Come to California and work for you and live with you, cause that's what I'm trying to do. Cause right now I don't have like a big income coming in, so I gotta be conservative and try to work to get it up. And my other next thing is Walmart. I might end up working at Walmart, because my cousins, everybody, my sister, everybody worked there. But I never could pass the Walmart test, y'all. I'm just like, am I special? I'm special or something. I can't even pass the test. The test to get in Walmart. Like when I first moved back home, that was like one of the first jobs that I applied for. And then I started subbing, and then I was hired to teach. So Pam says, I'm ready to upgrade my Amazon press. Which one would you recommend? Depends on what, like how much you want to upgrade. Like I love the HPN signature series, the pull out drawer press that I have. I really love that. That's like my favorite press. Now the only heat presses I had the 2 Hicks heat presses, and I have the Stalls. Now the Stalls got a lot of different features to it. It's pretty expensive, but the reason I love and I've done videos on all of this explaining it, but the reason that I love that the HPN press that I have is because it's got that auto open. You know, it's got the auto open. It's the 16 by 20. It don't take up a whole lot of space. You know, it's just like, you know, you're not doing as much work. Like you got to pull it down and put it on there, and once you do that, you can go and start doing something else, and you don't have to worry about it, stuff like that. But I really, right now, that's my favorite press. That's the one that I like the best right now, and it's not the most expensive press. Yeah, I'm still working with Corral Draw. Mr. Ezenek, how you doing? I'm still working with it, and but every time I get ready to design something, I'm going to Photoshop, because you know it's such a habit, and I'm so used to it. Binks says how, or is it BNX or Binks? I may be pronouncing it wrong. Say, how good are those 5-in-1 presses? People say with those 5-in-1 presses, if one thing goes out, all of the press is gone. Like if your heating element messes up, your whole press is done. I would recommend, if you can, I mean, if that's all you can get to start out with, you know, you want to get started so you can start making money and then upgrade. Or if you get one of those 5-in-1 presses, like how on that video, how to start a business with $500, how I chose the press that you could get a protection plan on, so in case something happened to it, because you want something, like I feel like the heat press is important. That's why when I first started my business, I got a Hicks heat press. Hicks heat presses are built like tanks. They are one of the top companies when it comes to heat presses. Just that second, the blue Hicks heat press that I got, it just had issues that could have been caused by shipping. I don't know exactly, but I didn't like the customer service with it. But it's other companies. You want to get a good heat press, because to me, your heat press is your business. Because right now, say you get one of the cheaper heat presses, you know, if it could last you, but if it don't last you, you know, you don't want to have the issues. And then the other thing is, you want to get it, if you can get it from a company, a U.S. company, you can always get on the phone, you can call them, and then, you know, you can always call them and get help. But if you have like one of those presses that come from China or somewhere, you may be able to contact them by email. You know, and then sometimes, like if y'all go on Amazon and y'all read up under some of those presses, like the blue screen printing press that they have on there, if you read under there the description of the press, it's not even in correct English and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're not really, you may not be able to understand them well with them trying to explain it to you. You know, and there's nothing wrong. I wish I was bilingual. I wish I could speak a different language. I know a few Spanish words, but I can't really speak it. But you know, it's hard sometimes to explain to somebody if they speak a different language. Even sometimes we speak the same language. You know, people say things differently. So that's something to think about with that too. But I would recommend getting a good heat press, the best one you can. Monique says, can you share the best iron on vinyl? I'm tired of the white background. Is there a transparent iron on vinyl? With iron on vinyl, vinyl comes in colors, and you have to use a vinyl cutter to cut it. You may be thinking about transfers. I mean, if you get screen printed transfers, they don't have a white background, or if you're doing sublimation. But the thing with sublimation is you can only print on the polyester, you know, or mostly polyester shirts. It can have a little bit of cotton or whatever other material, but it needs to be mostly polyester. Let me see. Mr. Esnek says, when this is over, I will come to see you and show you some tricks. All right, Mr. Esnek, just let me know. Let me see. Eladine says, I was thinking I could also use the hat press to do neck labels for the shirt. Yeah, you can. You can use it for that. A lot of people do. I think it's best to buy the hat press and use that instead of buying one of those little small presses that's specifically for that. That way you get more use out of your press. Monique says, no, you won't to Walmart. You won't go to Walmart, create a promotion and sell online. I got stuff for sell online on my website, but y'all not buying it. And right now, I don't really think people are just trying to buy a whole bunch of t-shirts right now. Yeah, and the stuff that's on my website is stuff that people have asked for. But like right now, I feel like people are trying to hold on to their money. You know, like it's not that the people don't want certain products or not gonna buy certain products, but right now, you know, like if somebody who might have been about to buy a brand new car right now, they may not want to buy a brand new car right now. Bink says, sis, we don't have insurance on devices in Ghana. You're on your own. You need to get a repair at some corner to fix it. Yeah, well that's something different then, you know, but you do want to try to get the best one that you can afford. I'm not saying you got to get like the Stahls Hottronics that I have. You don't have to go that expensive, but you know, you can try to get the best one that you can. Anita says, being 20, I paid $10,000 and it's acting up like crazy. Printed a mom and baby design, left my shop only to discover the next day it was yellow and not green. Had to redo it manually to fix the design. Yeah, and I know that's one thing that kind of turned me off from getting the BN20 is because they say it's maintenance that you have to do, that you need to do like I think every 2 weeks they said. I don't know who water this is, so I'm gonna pour it out. It's probably my son's, because I don't remember having a water right there. I applied for the what do you call it? See, I didn't apply for the unemployment, but maybe I need to, because, and one reason I didn't is because it's like, I don't know, I didn't know all the rules to that, because it's like part of, like, I still get part of my income because y'all know I have affiliates and I have YouTube. So I still get something coming, but it's just not everything that I would be getting. So it's just kind of like, I want to try to hold on to money. Now, why everybody coming up here now? I mean, it's all kind of people riding bikes and stuff, and I don't know if y'all gonna see them walk behind me. I don't know. I guess they walking through this little trail area. Somebody walking. I guess he walking to work. Then it's like a family of people. 5 people riding bikes. Let me see if I can let y'all see. Y'all can't even see, huh? They haven't made it down here yet. They ain't made it down here yet. I don't know. Well, yeah, they Oh, okay, I know those people. There was let me see. Oh, there's the dude right there riding the bike, and it's like kids and stuff. I don't know why he went that way and everybody else went through the trail. Yeah, I guess they are riding bikes. I was asking my kids if they wanted to ride bikes, because I used to ride bikes all the time, y'all. That was like something that I would do. I would go ride the hills to stay in shape. Tap the screen to focus. They gone. Karen says, "Sin, I would try." I have to try it and see. And then the thing with unemployment too, Karen, one thing that I was like, I'm not trying to look for no job. I'm not trying to look for no job, Karen. That's the other thing. Cause they was like, if you sign up for unemployment, you're supposed to be looking for a job. I'm not really trying to look for no job. I mean, if I know I can get on at Walmart, if I have to get some help to pass that test, but I know I can get on at Walmart if I just gotta work. But as far as, sign up for the unemployment, you're supposed to be looking for jobs, and you have to report to them each week and stuff like that and say, I'm looking for a job. That's from what I've been seeing. Let me see. I'm up here by the fire department, behind the fire department, and they moving the fire truck around for some reason. Let me see. I think I kind of missed some comments. Kenny says, "Believe me, Sin, I'm diabetic and I have to take that serious." Yeah, that's understandable. I mean, I'm not saying for nobody to not take it seriously or whatever, but like that, they don't give us all the true facts about stuff. Like, just like it's a documentary out that proves that nobody ever went to the moon, but we still got people with the space program supposedly going out of space and going to all these different planets and stuff like that. But it's a documentary out that say we never went to the moon. Nobody was ever on the moon. So they teach us a lot of stuff that's not right. And it's a lot I can go into with that, but I'm not gonna do it on here. Eladine says the job search part has been waived. Well, I'm gonna have to check on it, Eladine. I'm gonna go ahead when I get back home. I'm gonna go ahead and try to apply. And if they say, whatever, I just try to go with it and see. I don't know. Karen says, exactly, seeing facts. Scoob says, I never understood how they were supposed to be jumping super slow on the moon, but the flag was waving rapidly. Yeah, it's all kind of stuff. And Jason says, and the earth is flat, right? LOL. You know what? It's some videos that my sister sent me. It's been some years ago. I have to contact her and try to see, and I can try to talk about it in another video and leave the links below it. But she said, she was telling me about the videos or whatever first, but then when I can't even remember because it's been such a long time ago, but they was flying and it was a lady about to have a baby on the plane. She went into labor, so they ended up having to land the plane. And if the earth was flat, if the earth was round, they would have had to be in a certain place to get to where they landed at. And it's been so long ago. I'm gonna have to find it because I don't want to be like giving y'all the wrong info. I'm gonna have to find it, and I'll try to link it below a video for y'all when I get a chance. But I don't know. I believe in the Bible, and I believe that God, when He created the earth, He put a, I can't even say the word, firmament around the earth. So I feel like that's keeping us from getting out of the earth. So I don't believe that you can go out of space. I believe that the earth is flat and it's like a globe over the earth. But I'm not one of these people that's like a flat earther that's gonna be talking all about this. But because of if you go back and read Genesis, it'll explain a lot of stuff to you. That's just like how well, I'm not even gonna say we, but the scientists claim that the earth is older than it is, but it's not as old as they believe. Eladine says, I know the NY unemployment site has something specifically for self-employed people. Not sure if it's universal. I have to go on and check. Kenny says, if I had your phone number, I would send you the picture and what I got. You talking to me, Kenny? Let me go back and try to see. But I will put it on Instagram soon. Let me go back up here and try to see. But yeah, they teach us a lot of things that they know are not true. Just like, y'all know the government killed Martin Luther King, and in school they taught us that he was assassinated, which he was assassinated, but they said that a person did it. But it recently came out, like within the last maybe 3 years, that the government did that. And President Kennedy. Kenny says, seeing I got my heat press, the vinyl cutter, the printer, and the sublimation printer coming in. All right, Kenny, that's awesome. Yeah, you got to print some stuff. Print some stuff and put it on there. I'll check it out. I've been on Instagram a little bit more, answering questions and just checking some things out. Bing says, you know, Gunna, we got free electricity and water bill for 3 months, free from April, May, June. Look, they not giving us free water bill here, but right now you don't have to pay your electric and water bill. Not that you don't have to pay it, but if you don't pay it, they're not going to cut it off. But at the end of, like, this town that I live in, they so crooked. Why my water bill at home is only like $40 a month? But my water bill at the shop, even though I haven't really been at the shop, my water bill at the shop is almost $90, and that's just the base price. The base price is like $87 for just the water at the shop. But my water bill at home is like $40. It may be, my water bill at home have never been $50. It might have been like $45 at the most. But yeah, I don't understand how my bill at the shop is so high, and I don't shower over there. I haven't really started this year with my business too much because, you know, I had a couple of orders early in the year, but since everything been going on, I haven't really, you know, started business like talking about. Chloe says, I need help. I have equipment, cutter, heat press was given to me, but I just can't find what to do, and I've Googled and searched. Like, what are you trying to do? I mean, you basically, how you do it is you got to create a design, or you can buy designs depending on what cutter you have. You know, you have to buy it, and you can buy designs on Etsy, cut them out. You can most the best thing to be able to do would be able to create be able to create your, I can't even talk, create your own designs. Because unless you're doing a clothing line or something and the people gonna be creating designs for you, or and then like when you got other people doing the creating for you, yeah, when you got the other people doing the creating for you, you're gonna end up paying more. Karen said there's a lot of gouging going on. Kenny says I'm getting my logo done, being done soon. Let me see. Jason said if the earth is flat, cats would have knocked everything off already. Yeah, I mean, you gotta read more Bible, Jason, and you'll see. Like all of a sudden, and really like the way that, like if y'all look at a globe or a map, like a flat map of the earth, that is not what the earth looks like. Like we got United States, like it's so huge, but United States is not as huge. Then we got Alaska and Texas. Like we always say that Texas is the biggest state, but Alaska is the biggest state. I mean, it's like a lot of stuff they teach us is not the truth. So I don't just believe everything I hear. I use my own brain to try to figure stuff out. Eladine says, I know that. Okay, I read that already. Yeah, I mean, I don't try to make nobody believe what I believe. I just believe what I believe, and I don't just like this is crazy, and I know this is way off the subject. Y'all know when I grew up, when I was in high school, I didn't believe in God. I didn't believe in God until I had my own experience with God and had my own relationship with God. Like I'm not just gonna believe something, and I wasn't like an atheist or nothing like that, but it's just like stuff. I'm not even gonna talk about it on here, but it's just like a lot of things growing up, and I just didn't believe if it was. I was like, if it's a God, all these things wouldn't happen, But as I got older, when I went to college, and my roommate was a Christian, and and I saw how she lived, and basically, if it wasn't for her, I probably still wouldn't believe. But just seeing how she lived and everything, and having my own experience with God and my own relationship with God, that's how I began to believe. I don't ever just believe. If somebody tell me something, some people are trustworthy where you can believe what they say after you get to know them real good. But then, with some people that tell you stuff, you're not sure if it's the truth or not, So that's kind of how I am. It's just like I'm gonna kind of figure it out for myself. I'm gonna kind of do my own research about something if it's something that I want to know about. Just because a lot of the stuff that they teach us in school is not right. They used to teach evolution in school, but the United States was supposedly founded for religious purposes. I mean, I could go into a lot of stuff with that. I'm gonna try not to talk about all that, y'all. I'm gonna get back. Let me get back to t-shirt stuff. Let me see. Demon says, hey, Sin, just wanted to know how Corel training is going. It's going okay. I mean, I haven't like got no whole bunch of orders or nothing like that, so I don't really know if I can do everything in it, but I'm learning slowly. When I see things that I want to try, I try it. I actually, this been a while back, I actually did my first rhinestone design in Corel. Anita says, Chloe, YouTube your equipment. It has helped me a lot. Let me see. What's up, Blase? Bink says, I believe in science and God, adding both make you understand the world You need signs to know your weather. Look, why sometimes in the winter, or in, like, if you read the Bible, it tell you the eventually, and it happens a lot now, the weather is not how it's supposed to be for whatever season. You can't hardly tell the seasons apart at times. So, you know, with the signs, I mean, yeah, it's understandable. It's good to know some science, but God over everything. School says, I did a 5-day Photoshop summit and learned so much. Denise says, Denise, that's just the base price. Like, even if I turn the water off and don't use no water, that's the base price, Denise. I promise you. That's like the base price. Like, if I, like, the price that I'm paying is the minimum amount. That's the minimum amount. Do I got a water bill up in here? Let me see if I got a water bill in my car. I think I just took that mail out the other day. Like, this right here this is my water bill from home. It's got my address and stuff on it. Let me see how I can show these. I'ma just fold it in half. But this is my water bill from home. Let me see. Right there. Actually, it might work out better if I put it on the other side of the camera, because the other side of the camera works better. Like right here, like, you can see what all is being charged for. Residential, drinking water, sewer, all that. And you can see right here, the total bill is $40.70. And that's for at home. That's for my at home bill. Let me see now. I'm going to see if I got a bill from my shop. I don't think I have one in here, because I think I left it at the shop. Yeah, but my bill, my shop bill, like this right here is probably the base price. Cause see, you pay for, I think it's 5,000 gallons water or something like that. I never go over 5,000 gallons of water. I never go over the basic amount of water, and my bill is that much. Denise says, they say if you ever want to hide anything, put it in a book. Yep. Look, I got this book. I'm trying to read this book right now, y'all. I'm trying to read this book, Made to Make It, by Ryan Moore. I call it Ryanette. This is how far I made it, y'all. This is where I'm at. Look, and this is the table of contents. Like, I'm just not a reader. I read the introduction, basically. I'm not that much of a reader. But yeah, I'm trying to read this book during this time. Karen says Mikey Designs give a good site. It's in his links, teaching Photoshop, Illustrator, and Corel. Jason, or Ian's Print Code, aka Jason, says, Lolita, don't use spray tack, poison. Use water-based spreadable adhesive. Scoob says, Lolita, there's two-sided PMI tape. Let me see. Big Yubba says extortion and racketeering. We get subsidies sometimes when there's a mistake. That's not no mistake. Our mayor, y'all, our mayor went to jail last year because he got mad at the police because one of his friends was speeding and got arrested somehow. I don't even know exactly what all happened because I didn't hear about that part, but I heard about when the mayor got arrested. It was all over the news and everything. Where's I just had my chargers, my phone charger, so I can plug this phone in, because if not, I'm pretty sure, see, like right now it don't show the battery on here, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be telling me in a minute that the battery is low. Here it is right here. But yeah, Our mayor is I don't know what he be doing. Nobody don't want to run against him. If I was into that type of stuff, I would, but I'm not into that. But they do a lot of dirty stuff up there. Rod says you should use audiobooks, that way you can listen to them on the go. I listen to audiobooks sometimes on YouTube. You know, it's a lot of audiobooks on YouTube. Like when I'm doing stuff, I have my headphones on. Look, I got these bad boys right here. You can either plug them in or they're wireless. And I use these. These was like $10 when I bought them, y'all. And the price has went up on them. These are some really good headphones. Really good. And I had them for over a year. I had lost them for a minute. When I moved, they was like in the back in the car. Saying, how are you doing with all this going on? I don't mean the business. Oh, I'm good. Like I'm always, if I'm not working or doing something with my kids, I'm quarantined. Like to be honest with y'all, I'm really loving this and enjoying this. Like I enjoy being at home. Like I really been enjoying my kids. Like I get to wake up every morning. Like my oldest son, he usually make breakfast. I get to wake up every single morning and fix my kids breakfast and stuff. And like I make special pancakes and like I'm really enjoying this time. I really am. I'm like, I don't need nobody. Like I can be by myself. Not that I don't need nobody, but I don't need entertainment, or I don't have to be around nobody, and I'm good. Like I can be by myself and I can find stuff to do. I don't have to be around people. I don't have to like my oldest son is more like me with that, because he find his own stuff to do. He don't need no entertainment. You know, he just find him something to do. My youngest son, he is more like I don't know, he more like, what you call it, he needs attention. Like if he do something, hey mom, I just did this. Like he's telling me about a video game that I don't care about, and you know, you can't just ignore your kids and stuff. You gotta interact with them and stuff. But he is getting better with it now. You know, he's been learning to do it. My oldest is 17. He just turned 17 on the 15th. Jason says you also know how to put it in the pattern. Okay, look like we got a new member. What's up, Patrice? Thank you for joining the membership. I appreciate that. And y'all, and I'm sorry, I still have not added stuff. Actually, I have stuff. My bad. I'm spitting and talking, huh? Y'all don't know if y'all saw that. My bad. Sorry about that, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all get 6 feedback now. But I do have stuff to upload, and I'm gonna be doing a live stream next week. What would be a good day to do the live stream? And like, what's a good time to do a live stream? But I'm gonna do a live stream where all of the people who are members will have the option to come on. I'm probably gonna be using what is it called? Yard. I can't think of what it's called. Social Yard, whatever it's called. I'm gonna probably be using that, and I'm gonna bring some people on with me. Let me see. Lodita says, so do I need to use the PMI tape and the adhesive? No, you can use one or the other. The adhesive tape, the PMI tape, to me, I kind of have issues with it peeling up and stuff. I don't know. Maybe I'm not using it right. I have had to tape it down. So I would say just using the regular tape, like the regular pellet tape, and using the spread on adhesive is what I like best. But the thing with that is sometimes, you know, you got to do that ahead of time. You're not going to be able to just be like, let me put this adhesive on, then let me print my shirt. You got to let it dry and stuff. You know, you can put it up under the flash and let it dry though. All right, we got Patricia Terry, just joined the Print Squad VIPs, aka the Green Team. I appreciate that, Patricia. Lolita said, okay, I read that. Trees. What's up, Trees? How you doing? Jason says, I wake up every morning with my baby daughter in my face. It's amazing. Yeah, and I'm like I'm really enjoying my kids. And the only thing that I don't really enjoy, okay, look like I got another member, Latrice. Welcome to the green team, Latrice. I appreciate you. You now Prince Squad MVP. I got stuff coming for y'all, and I'm gonna be doing a live stream a month. And I really been kind of considering changing up the plan a little bit to where this is Ari calling me, y'all. Hold on for a second. Hello.
Hello.
What up?
Can I go to Renner's house so we can work on war?
I'm not. How long you gonna be over there? Cause I'm not gonna be down here that long. Is Ayo gonna
be over there? How long they gonna be over there? I don't know.
Is Ayo gonna bring you back?
Maybe. How long we gonna be over there? Ready to go? He said whenever I get ready to go.
All right. Well, I'll text you before I leave town then.
Okay.
All right. Bye. All right. Sorry about that, y'all. Green is my favorite color too. Look, I'm always wearing green. Like it's like the gilded electric green. That's my favorite color. Jason says I use regular palette tape and use the spread. But yeah, I like that. I like that a lot better. That's what I prefer. I've been using the other stuff, but I don't know. Karen says, Lolita, if you use both, you you might not be able to get the shirt off the palette or off the platen. That's funny. Look, sometimes when you use that, if you use too much of that adhesive that you rub on, sometimes that's real sticky too, and you have a hard time getting it off. Yeah, you gotta be. I mean, you can put a lot on there, but you don't put it on there so thick. Let me see. Bink says they are the boss. Kenny says, believe me, you getting something special from seeing when I'm done to show you my appreciation. Well, I appreciate that Kenny. Lolita says, so I was just trying to get info because when I was experimenting, I noticed that the shirts would lift off. Yeah, they have, which the spray adhesive, you could probably get some of that from Walmart, which like Jason said, I had used it for years. It's not really good. Like, you don't want to inhale that stuff. You don't want to inhale that stuff, but you can get that from Walmart. It's like that same spray that, you can spray on paper and stick stuff to it. Pretty much the same as that. But yeah, I'm just trying to check in with y'all. Y'all know what I decided about that check the other day? That the check that was an NSF non-sufficient funds check. I'm gonna make a bulletin board in my shop, and I'm gonna put that check on there. And when people ask if I accept checks, I'm gonna point over there and be like, nope, I don't accept checks. Y'all, you see that wall over there? That's gonna be my example wall. And I know somebody probably gonna go back and tell that person, but if you come and you pay your check, then I'll take it down. I'm not gonna chase you down for money that you owe, because I've had stuff like that happen where people taking so long to cash the check, especially like with school. Big Yoba. Every time, Big Yoba, big YouTuber. Every time you call me princess, I be like, do I know him? You be making me think that that you know me. Every time you say that, he say, yep, I got screwed for $250. Karen says, spray tag makes a mess. And School says, the heck no wall. Yes, I'm gonna put that wall up. I'm gonna make like a little bulletin board, because I shouldn't be getting no more. But I'm gonna probably put the wall of bad checks, or the NSF wall, or something like that. Lolita says, you guys are amazing. Thanks, Lolita. Karen says, too funny, and everybody can see they are dead. Yes, that's my plan. That's my that's my plan. Y'all, that was something I was thinking about, and I'm just like, you know what, I'm gonna have to do that. And that way, you know, when I have stuff, and I might even make a copy of receipts. Like, I had that guy, the same guy that brought me that bad check, which the check wasn't from him, but I allowed him to not pay for 2 shirts, because he was supposed to bring it back, because, you know, it's the fire department, and I want to keep your business and this and that. But as y'all see what happens, which I did make, like, I had 300 and something dollar orders from them, like, within that same month. So, you know, I didn't lose a whole lot, but who wants to lose anything? Who wants to lose anything? I mean, I gave you the product, you accepted the product, and you came back and got more products, so you must have appreciated the product, or it, you know, it was acceptable to you. Bink says, and the toxic logo too. Maybe I need to put that on there. Patricia says, yeah, that's a good one. Big YouTuber says, wow, I got screwed one time, bad check, and that's a wrap. And see, my thing, big YouTuber, like with businesses, like with schools, if you wanna have schools where you can be getting orders, depending on what they're ordering, everybody in the school, I'm not even gonna say everybody, 300 people from the school might order shirts. And, you know, if I can get that $300 order, and if I tell the school I don't accept checks, they're going to go to somebody else, because that's the only way that schools and some businesses can take your orders, is if you know, I mean, can order with you, you're going to have to take a check. And sometimes, and like most times, the school, well, the ones I've dealt with, they're going to pay one check. Well, they don't have a credit card. I mean, they might, but they pay for stuff with the what you call it, you know what I'm saying, they pay for money with checks. They don't use the credit card. I mean, the school may have a credit card, I'm not sure, but every time I've done something for them, they pay with a check. And one part of paying with the check is you have that record of what you spent. But like when you're paying with the credit card, you know, sometimes it's not as clear. Patricia says, nobody to lose business. We want to build business. Yes, I agree with that. Interesting. Yeah, but I know, like with the school, they not gonna use no credit card. Latrice says, taking a break from learning Illustrator to watch you. I appreciate that, Latrice. Yeah, I've been trying to learn Corel myself. But now is the time. You know, y'all can schedule some time every single day. Work on it just a little bit here and there. Lolita says, one more question. My director wants to know. School says, that's why you take the checks to their bank to cash it. Yeah, that's something too. But that I would have had to leave. I would have had to leave and go all the way. Y'all saw where I went to cash that check. But yeah, I usually don't take checks, to be honest with you, unless it's like a big, well-established business or something. Lolita says, one more question. My director wants to know how we could do printing better, in the sense of more than one person could print at a time. Anyone have any suggestions? They have some screen printing presses with all heads down. If you're doing vinyl presses, you could have more than one heat press. I mean, it's a lot of different ways. Like, it's a lot of different techniques. Like, at my shop, even though it's just me, I got 2 heat presses. So if I had a lot of stuff to print, I could be printing on one. Somebody else could be printing on the other one. Somebody else could be screen printing. Like, my screen printing press, it's got all heads down, but it's, you know, it's a 4 to 6. Like, all the heads can go down at the same time, but, you know, I needed to have it where it was a 6 to 6 in order for it to work better. Big YouTuber says tax deductible contracts. Corel, it's a program that it's what do you call it? Corel Draw. It's called Corel, Corel Draw. It's kind of like Photoshop and Illustrator, but it's more like, to me, Corel is a little bit closer to Photoshop, and Illustrator is real hard to me. And I know Photoshop a little bit, but Corel is a what do you call it? It's the same. Dang it. I'm trying to think of what. I can't think of the word, but it Illustrator, that's the kind of files that you produce with Illustrator is the kind of files that you need. I can't think of what it's called. Corel is easier to learn to me. It's easier to me. Vector based, yes, that's it. Corel and Illustrator are both vector based, but to design in Corel, it's a lot like Illustrator. I mean, it's a lot like Photoshop. Like, a lot of the stuff that you do is similar to how you would do it in Photoshop. Like, that's what I learned just with doing the basics. The town of Manny coming through here. What you doing? You looking at the rock? Because that's what it looked like. You ain't doing nothing. Just riding. Supposed to be working. Lolita said screen printing. Big YouTuber says Princess Johnson do iron on. Chicory says, over here, our t-shirt company ran into debts doing school jobs because they weren't paying up as agreed. Hey, the thing with me, I will give you one chance. Like, if I do something for a school and they don't pay up when they supposed to, that won't happen no more. I won't do it until you pay. Like, when I had the problems with that gym not wanting to pay, the gym that I used to have, that might be why they left. But when I had to wait for my money, then the next time they ordered, they had to pay. I waited. I'm not working to be waiting. Like, I get your stuff done as soon as I can, and I don't want to have to wait for my money. Cause especially when you tell me you come to me and you need it by this date. Okay, once that date has passed, I'm gonna be looking for my money because I'm having it done for you on time. Jason, all my prints have come from Photoshop. Like, I don't know if you ordered a Print Squad shirt, but like, all of this is let me see. All of this is if I can scoot up to here, but all of my prints are printed from Photoshop unless it's in vinyl. Like, everything that I printed is from Photoshop. And really, a lot of programs use Photoshop plugin. Let me slide my chair up some. I feel like I'm far back from look at my elbow. Is it ashy? It look ashy. It's ashy. My elbow is ashy. Alright. I feel like I'm so far back from this thing. School says, Jason, you can use Illustrator and Photoshop together. I learned that in my summit. Latrice says half up front before you saw any job. Yeah, but like, with stuff like schools and stuff, they usually gonna write one check. So you can either get that, like with everything else, yeah, you gotta pay half, or I'm not even thinking about doing it. But like with schools and with certain businesses, they only gonna write one check. They're not gonna write you two separate checks. So you know, you either can make them pay before or after. Kenny says basically any software you use will work for the printing business. Patricia says upfront money is good. Pam says Corel is more forgiving than Illustrator. Bink says, do you do digital SAV printing? I don't know what that is. Jason says, I've always used vector artwork. Oh, okay, I just read that. School says, I use them all. I do a ton of photograph manipulation, so Photoshop is my favorite. Chicory say, we've been doing jobs from other clients and produce for sale for our stores. Latrice says, Illustrator is good and you can do so many things. Photoshop is next up for me. Yeah, I have a hard time with Illustrator. I got it on my computer. I just don't know what to do with it. Let me see. I'm trying to see if I missed anything. Let me go back down to the bottom. Karen says, seeing when you print in Photoshop, you work in layers, right? So when you do your design, do you have to scale your design to the size you want the graphic, or it doesn't matter? Yeah, I work in layers, but when I print my design, when I create my designs, I put it in the size that I want it to be. Like if I'm going to be printing on a 13 by 19 paper, when I do it in that. Yeah, I do it in whatever size I'm going to be printing it. Kenny says, got to step out, so God bless and talk to you guys later. All right, Kenny, appreciate you for joining us. Latrice says Udemy and Skillshare are great sources of learning for any program, especially if you're a visual learner like myself. Yeah, I've been watching I just been on YouTube. I paid for some drawing classes on Udemy, and I still haven't done it. I still haven't done it yet. So that's one reason why, because I paid for them, and I'm just like, I haven't even thought about trying to take those classes. I'm in Manny, Louisiana. Jason said, I learned Illustrator before Photoshop for spot color designs. It's much better. Everything is already vectored. Oh, self-adhesive. I'm special, huh? Self-adhesive vinyl is the large format like banner. I don't really do signs. I mean, I've done like some decals on 18-wheelers and stuff like that, but I don't really do signs. I have done I done a what do you call it? A sign, a banner before, but I don't really do them. I'm not my shop is not open. I mean, I can take orders if somebody want to order, like my auntie just had an order. If somebody want to order, I can do it. But I'm not really trying to meet at my shop. We would have to do everything by phone or by email and phone, by text message. I send the designs either by email or text message and speaking on the phone or whatever, because I'm not really trying to allow people in my shop right now. What's up, Gregory? But yeah, I mean, I can take orders. I have done a couple of things, but nothing too. I mean, even if it's a big order, I could take it. But my thing is, I'm not trying to have people in my shop right now with everything that's going on. Jason says the discharge ink stinks like rotten eggs. The Bible app just sent out 3 tips for helping your family adjust. I guess both Bible apps are different. The one on my phone, on my other phone didn't send that. Regal says, I added you on IG. Can you accept so I can send an inquiry? Sure, let me go on here right now. Right now. I'm going on here right now. Instagram. Where is it at? What's up, Gregory? Gregory, where you located? You in Australia? When you say the other side of the world, I always think Australia. Are you the Bell Prince? Gregory? Let me see. I'm not sure. That's the only thing I had, so I guess that was you. Offer up eBay, Etsy. That's the plug-in for the rhinestones. Karen says, Desmond, yes it is. My Instagram is T-shirt Chick TV. That's the same thing, like the same name as my YouTube channel. I'm T-shirt Chick TV on Instagram. T-shirt. I got the Print Squad group on Facebook. School run the Print Squad group on Facebook. I don't really do Facebook. I've been trying to do more Instagram. One thing is I don't want Facebook on my phone. That's one major thing with that. But I got Instagram on my phone. I do have a TikTok also, y'all, but I have not ticked or talked on there. I do have a TikTok, T-shirt Chick TV on TikTok. I don't have nothing on there yet. I plan to do some stuff. I don't really know how to do TikTok. I don't know. I got to figure it out. But in this phone, I'm going to have to go on and get a new phone because this phone is super slow. Let me turn it off. I'm just going to take the battery out of it. It'll be a lot faster because it takes forever to turn off. Take the battery out of it and put the battery back in because it has issues. It's got issues. Karen says the rhinestone world is the bomb. Scoop say Matt owns the rhinestone world. I just was on there and I didn't have nothing from you, Regal, I don't believe. I mean, if you sent me a message, I should have checked it because I only had that one message. Y'all, I don't know. I know y'all been I don't know, it might be a big change coming up. Might be a big. I got my iPhone right here, Karen. I got an iPhone right there. You know, Karen, it's so much I don't like about the iPhones though. It's so much I don't like about them. Like this phone is just old. This phone is real old. This is a LG V20. I think they own like V50 or V70 or something. Or they might not even make the V phones no more. They may not even make them. But I have, this is the iPhone. It's so much stuff I dislike about the iPhone. So I think I always have a Android phone. I'm gonna keep this iPhone. I probably won't upgrade it or nothing because it do real good on the live streams. Latrice says, I'm going to purchase my Print Squad t-shirt. All right, Latrice. You can go to T-Shirt Chick TV to purchase it. T-shirtchicktv.com to purchase it. He said, seeing what the heck? Yeah, it's just a lot of stuff. I'm gonna tell you what what I don't like. Big YouTuber says you can't do anything on your phone without setting up with Google first. And see, I had to set for this iPhone. I had to set up an I account or whatever it's called, and that was hectic to me. And then every time I want to try to download a free app on their app store, I gotta give permission. Like I can't, like on this Android phone, as long as the app is free, I can download it. You know, I can just go on here and download. You know, most people got passwords on their phone or the finger ID and one thing I hate is that Face ID, which I don't have Face ID on this phone that I have, but I don't want to have to put my face in. Why not just have a choice if you want Face ID or finger ID? I would prefer just finger ID. And I mean, it's just so much stuff that I don't like. The price for one, I have the LG stylus. Yeah, and that's the phone that my son got, the stylus or the stylo, the LG stylo. Yeah, he got the stylo 4. But this one, I don't think. And see, that's something else. Like, you don't have to change the settings in here. I mean, like in the Android phone, if you don't have a card hooked up to this, or if you know, the only time you gotta use your code or your info, your thumbprint, fingerprint, whatever, is if you buying something that actually costs. Yeah, and see, like on those, I want to use the finger ID. I don't want to have to type in my code. But then, like, I know, like on the new iPads, they got Face ID. I don't believe they got finger ID. So you're going to have to type in the code if you don't want to use Face ID. You know, stuff like that. I mean, it's like Apple try to force you to do everything. And then, just like with their computers, they make their computers where they can't do everything you need. They make their computers where they get real hot. They make their phones where they do better. They do better than the computers. I mean, it's just a whole bunch of stuff. Patricia says, and I don't like the phone every year. Yeah, and then they can't come up with no creative names. iPhone, the 1, the 2, the 7, the 10. Y'all can't come up with no name for your phone. Apple trips me out with some of this stuff. Big YouTuber says, my phone didn't have a calculator. I had to sign a contract just to get a calculator. Yes, that's what Apple make you do stuff like that. Lolita says, I got a ton of mess to make, y'all. Have a great day. All right, Lolita, thank you for stopping by. Yeah, and see, I don't know how to do that. Like, when I went to the ISS in California, I had this one phone right here, and I had added a phone on with my mom because she just have like SIM cards with no phones. So I was like, let me get one of them because she got unlimited internet, and you know I'm too cheap for unlimited internet, but it's just $30 to add on to hers. But anyway, Karen said haters. I'm not trying to be a hater, Karen. To be honest with you, I got this, and some stuff I had talked to you off the line with, but I'm not trying to be a hater. I wanted to. I mean, I'm not like you know how earlier we was talking about how some people just believe anything that's told. Like both of my sisters are Apple people. I tried to fool around with their phones because I was like, okay, they all got Apple, they can do FaceTime. You know, let me check this out. I just didn't like it. I didn't like it. And the only reason that I got this is because when I had my sister's iPhone, when I went to ISS, everybody was talking about how clear the video was. They was like, the video is clear, but this right here is an old phone. If I had a newer phone, this video would be clear. But because that phone that I had was an older phone, that was an iPhone 6. The one I have is a 7. And I started to get the 8, but I went ahead and just got the 7 because I think the 8 had the Face ID or something. And that was why I didn't get it, because I was like, I don't want Face ID. But yeah. But yeah, I mean, I don't have a problem with Apple. It's just they try to make everybody be the same. Keisha says everyone have their preferences. I like my notes when I was in Google with Google and the Note 1, 2. Yeah, and see, like with the iPhone, you gotta pay for ringtones. Unless you know how to do it. I saw a video that was trying to explain how to do it, but I didn't want to have to go through all that process. Like with this, I like to create my own ringtones. Y'all have all heard my songs. Karen talking about, see, remember MC Hammer can't touch this. But yeah, I do. I remember. But like right here on my phone, I can put whatever ringtones I want. Like the song I got on here is an African song. It's not real popular. And, you know, I just like that song. So I want a different ringtone. I don't like to have the same ringtone as ringtone as everybody else. I like to have my own. Keisha says, I don't know, didn't know ringtones were still a thing. Yeah, see, like, I like to have a different song playing. You know, like when you play a song, and see, you didn't know ringtones were still a thing because, like with Apple, they don't give you a choice. You got to choose one of their ringtones, or you got to buy a ringtone. And, you know, I'm not going to be buying a ringtone. I just keep their little ringtone on. Yeah, like, and see, Keisha, I'm a rebel. I don't do what everybody else do. I like to be different. Like if everybody else is on the left side, I'm gonna get on the right side. This says spam risk, so I'm gonna ignore. If everybody else is on one side of the field, I'm gonna get on the other side. You know, I don't like to do what everybody else is doing, so I like to be different. Karen says, "Oh, how you bringing the mother country into the you silly." Let me see. All right, Denise, thank you for stopping by. But yeah, like, look, I'm gonna turn. Actually, I can't call myself, but what's up, Kim? Latrice says I'm the same here. I'm the same way. I stand alone. Yeah, I don't like when, you know how when people got an iPhone and that doom 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 doom, you know, the little iTone ringtone. I don't even know what it's called, but you know that's an iPhone. When my phone ring, I want it to be something different, and they be like, what in the world is that she listen to? Let me see if I can go to ringtones here on my phone, and I'm gonna play the name of this song is Coffee Anna. Let me see if I can find. I don't never change my ringtone. It's been on here forever. I gotta remember how to do it. Ringtone. Okay, right here. Settings. Sound. Let me find my ringtone. But I like something different. I'm trying to get it to play. Y'all hear it? This is my ringtone. So I want something different. Bing says I'm holding Techno 11 Pro. Go with 32 MP phone. Can't get me there. You silly. Keisha says I don't have the original ringtone. And Latrice says I agree. Is Apple like your mom phone? Android is like your teenage sister. Yes, I want to be different. Keisha says I have an 11 Pro to Binks. And Bink says Coffee Anna is a gunny. Yes. That's I like African music. I like African movies. Like, you know, that's some stuff that I'm into. So I want my stuff to be, I want my stuff to be, I guess something that I like with the iTunes, with the iPhone, the iTunes, whatever. I don't want to have to buy the ringtones. Karen says all my ringtones are John Denver song. LOL, don't judge me. Yeah, you want that. You want that. You want your own phone. See, you got it with that tone. And Patricia says, yeah, I got Kirk Franklin and for the message is Tamla Man. And Karen says, I like John Denver. My stuff is Scoob says, I like John Denver. My stuff is Scooby Doo. Yeah, I just like I like something different, But like, I don't want to have to pay for different, because I might like something different every month. No, I'm not. I get the same thing and have it for years usually. But what if I do like something different every month? School says she like Angelique Kidjo. Angelique Kidjo got a song with I can't think of her name now. The one that sing this song that I was just playing. It's 9:45. All right, Shakiri. All right, let me move my seat back where I can actually drive without being stuck on the dashboard, and then I'm gonna get ready to go back by my mom's house. I'm gonna make a block first. Y'all remember, look, gas is cheap now. You can actually make blocks. I remember growing up when I was who is that? Somebody said they love using Corel Draw. Did my package come? Patricia said, oh, you talking to me? That little package that I had, if that's what you're talking about. Let me see. This road is so bumpy. Like all them rocks they got back there. I'm gonna show y'all this right here. Like, y'all just saw where I was. Y'all see right there, like big pothole over there. It's potholes all over here. Them rocks just sit there. Y'all see them rocks just sitting back there, not being used? They could put them in them holes right there. They could put them in these holes. Then the dude that worked for the city want to ride by while I'm sitting back there. He could be putting them rocks in them holes. I mean, you got to swerve all around to miss the holes and stuff. Right, there's a little bit of cars coming in this bump right here. I gotta go over. Yeah, I gotta get this right, because I don't want y'all to be able to see my steering wheel. I want y'all to be like, she driving, she don't got no steering. Is it real bouncy now, y'all? Is it real bouncy, or is that just me? Let me know if it's bouncy. Yeah, if it's bouncy, let me know. And I'm gonna go by here, make a little block. It's almost 4 o'clock, and then I'm gonna go on to my mom's house. Not too bad. Yeah, let me just put it down here. I gotta read the instructions, and next time I drive the car, it'll be better. Cause right now it's not really don't know. All right, bird. That bird just flew across in front of the car. Three tips for finding the new normal. But yeah, I'm gonna get started on that. That might be a project that I do. And says easier for sublimation. That might be a project that I do, y'all. That bad check wall. the bad check, what you call it, bulletin board. Yeah, I'm thinking about, which I probably am going to sell my furniture at home, like my living room furniture, so that I can turn my living room into a full weight room. And then I'm gonna start doing fitness videos on the other channel. I just need, I mean, I already got a lot of equipment. I just need a couple more things. I need to get like an Olympic bar and a few plates for it, and then I'll be good to go, because I already got everything else. That way I can have like a squat rack and stuff like that. Do some power lifts for y'all sometime. Cool, I would sign up for the workout session. Yeah, it's gonna be on the red channel, aka the T-shirt chick live channel. So I think I might change that to T-shirt chicks live. But y'all, I'm thinking about changing my whole name from T-shirt chick. Like, what would y'all think if I changed from T-shirt chick to something else? Like I'm, and like the reason is because, like, if you type in T-shirt chick, which I could just go and because the name is not trademarked, I could just go and trademark it. But like, it's another T-shirt chick that's on, actually I'm gonna make another blog. It's another T-shirt chick that's on what you call it, on Amazon, that sells T-shirts on Amazon. And like the reason that my website is tshirtchicktv.com is because T-shirt chick TV, nobody's doing nothing with the site, but that site is used. I mean, that site, somebody else had that site or whatever. So that's why I got this other thing that I've been thinking about. And when I said it to my sister, she was like, she really loved it. So I've been really thinking about that. But then I'm just like, okay, am I gonna be the printer or the influencer or the printer or the whatever formerly known as T-shirt chick, like Prince, you know? So yeah, rebranding. I'ma just ride around. Yeah, so yeah, cause I have on here, I have Review Chick. That's the channel where I had started doing reviews. So I was just gonna have chick and everything that I did. So now I'm leaning behind it. That's why I'm thinking about going that way. Latrice says I like T-shirt chick. And see, that's the thing. Like, popular, I probably would pop up. But if you go to Amazon and type in T-shirt, like, I don't know. It's a hard decision, because it's like, I don't want to, like, it'll kind of be like starting all over. But what's his name? I can't think of his name right now. The one that sell the sublimation ink, the one that I gave the sublimation ink away, something else, and he went from Cosmos Ink. He went from whatever else it was to Cosmos Ink. Yeah, that's something I've been thinking about. Because I like being original. I don't, let me go park somewhere else where I can read y'all messages. Okay, there's a cement truck. Them people over there waiting for the cement to get laid. That's why all them people over there. Whatever you decide, I'm rocking with you either way. Let me see. I can't hardly see it, y'all. I'm at the park. I'm gonna have to go park. I guess I'm gonna park in my mom's yard since that's what I'm closest to. Let me see. It's hard to keep up with all of this popping. Let me see. Okay, there's a cement truck. Them people over there waiting for the cement to get laid. That's why all them people over there. Whatever you decide, I'm rocking with you either way. I'm gonna have to go park in my mom's yard since that's what I'm closest to. It's hard to keep up with all of this popping. Let me see. Where my mom went? My mom done went somewhere. Okay. I gotta go. It's 9 p.m. and gonna. All right, Binks. I'm gonna have to. I need to get some doggone it, I can't even think of what it's called. Shea butter. I need to get some shea butter, Binks. Binks, you still on here? I need to get some shea butter. Yeah, Angelo, Keisha. That was who I couldn't. Caps on Fire. Cosmos. Yeah. Cosmos Inks, I like that a lot better. Patricia says, no, I like to hear my son say t-shirt chick. T-shirt chick 1, 2, 3 for the number of businesses you have. Yeah, I don't know though. I just want something that's mine, that's original. Bing says, I got you. You got good skin. I use it for my hair. I haven't got it in a while. Look, my skin is messed up right now though. My skin is usually perfect. Like I have never, well, when I was growing up, when I was like in junior high, I had real bad skin. But yeah, like right now, my skin is not too good. Having a few little things going on with it. Then y'all, I'm having some eyebrow issues too. Like, I don't know, my eyebrows having issues. Like one of them is not, and the other one is not right, because they both different than each other. But I gotta figure that. I used to do my own eyebrows back when I was in college. Scoob says, the one that says t-shirt chick. Yeah. But hey now, go on, bug, a wasp or something. I'm gonna have to make another block to get rid of the wasp. But yeah, I just was trying to come up with something, and I don't know, I might just stick with that for now. But it's just like I'll be like the artist formerly known as Prince. I don't know. Maybe just a symbol for what it is. Yep. But I'm gonna try not to keep y'all on here all day. I'll have a video out for y'all tomorrow or later tonight, because I was editing earlier, but I didn't get finished because my mom was wanting to cook for these boys. Yeah, so y'all, I do have a TikTok. What's up, Shamila? School said T-shirt chick 2.0. T-shirt chick fitness. I don't know. I don't know what to call it. I thought about just saying t-shirt chicks